So what it is, YouTube, I just got done watching the 2015 Payback pay-per-view, and this pay-per-view was solid. You know, it didn't bore me at all. Pretty entertaining, you know, laying down, eating some Sour Patch and some brisk. Yeah, now you know what, let me eat some right now. So, because we're going to be doing a lot of talking here, guys. Yeah. Oh, dropped one on the floor. But yeah, pay-per-view was solid, you know. There's going to be another pay-per-view, obviously. It's going to be Elimination Chamber. Nobody want to go out there and beat each other up and kill each other and injure each other because they want to be in that pay-per-view. So, you know, let's get down to the review. I got my iPad so I could see all the matches that went down. So let's do a little bit of talking before I review the matches. You know, they had the kickoff. We had R-Truth versus Stardust and the kickoff. Same thing as Mandow and Axel versus the Ascension. So those are the two matches from the kickoff. Both matches was horrible, garbage as hell. That's why they're on the pre-show. The pre-show, and not even know R-Truth and Stardust was gonna have a match here. Garbage ass match between those guys. Suck. I didn't like it at all. R-Truth won, and then the Ascension won. As I predicted, Mandow and Axel to win, but it didn't. Oh well, those fucking matches suck. Let's get them out of the way. The matches on the card was the it was Ziggler versus Sheamus, Tyson Kidd versus Tyson Kidd and Cesaro versus The New Day, Bray Wyatt versus Ryback, Cena versus Rusev, the Bella Twins versus Naomi and Tamina, Neville versus King Barrett, and the main event, Dean Ambrose versus Seth versus Roman versus Randy Orton. Good matches between those guys. Those was the rematch from Extreme Rules, and then they put the rematch on the Payback because, you know, it's Payback. So basically, those was rematches, and you know, it was decent matches they had. You know, those guys. So let's get down to the review. So the opener was Ziggler versus Sheamus. Alright match, wasn't too a good match. You know, I was just on my phone searching through the internet and stuff like that, and Sheamus picked up the victory, and Ziggler was busted open. You know, it wasn't a good match. I think it was a boring match to me. But later on, it got a little good at the end when Sheamus won. But I didn't want Sheamus to win. I wanted Dolph Ziggler to win. But there you go, Sheamus won. It was the right match. It wasn't too good of a match from Extreme Rules. And I hope this storyline just finishes. It's just not garbage. It just needs to end. Ziggler needs to be in the main event push. So let's do that, WWE. Let's get this guy to a main event. Second match on the card was Tyson Kidd and Cesaro versus The New Day. And I did not knew this was a 2 out of 3 falls. And I could say this tag team action was pretty freaking darn good between Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. They make a good tag team. I was hoping them to win the tag team champions, but they didn't win the tag team champion. That sucks. They would be giving it to the New Day, but it is what it is. They got a rematch at the Elimination Chamber. The New Day retained their titles, so not too much a big bomber. But Tyson Kidd, Cesaro put up a great freaking tag team action right here. They took the first fall, then New Day took the second, and then New Day won due to fucking Xavier Woods interfering in the match and pinning Tyson Kidd. But it is what it is. Cesaro and Tyson Kidd as a tag team is pretty good. Good tag team action right here. And then we had Bray Wyatt versus Ryback. Boring match, you know. It wasn't too good of a match, you know. Bray Wyatt picked up the victory. Not much to say. Just a boring match. John Cena versus Rusev in the I Quit match, and I gotta say this match was pretty darn good. It was freaking awesome. Hoping Rusev would have won, but no, Cena won. But it is what it is. Those two guys feud is over. We don't know what's gonna happen with Rusev's career now. Is it not over? Is it buried? Is he gonna start losing now? We don't know. Cena should have lost, but it is what it is. Cena retained. As in my prediction, it should have been Rusev, but it didn't. You know, these two guys put up a good match, fighting in the crowds, using computers, using barricades and turnbuckles, and Rusev says "I quit" in his native country language, and then Lana went in there and said he said he quit, but you know what it is. Good match. Cena FU AA. Rusev went to the pyro. It blew up on him. Good match between these guys. I would have hoped there was more weapons and more blood, but it didn't. So it is what it is. Cena retained his United States champion, and it was a good match, not a boring match. It was a good, solid match between these two guys, and their feud is finished. So there you go. Then the Veterans versus Tamina Naomi. Who cares about that? Tamina Naomi picked up the victory. Neville versus King Barrett. They're done. This feud is finished. Give Neville a push to the Intercontinental Champion. Same thing with Bad News Barrett. Make him go fight for the IC champion since Danny Bryan gave it up already, and due to injuries, and he did not lose. But yeah, match between these two guys was alright. It wasn't no, it wasn't boring, you know, but it was like a squash match for the main event to start. But yeah, who won? I forgot who won. I think it was, oh yeah, Neville wins due to King Barrett being counted out. You know, he was like, you know, fuck this, I don't even need this match, I'm gonna sit out here and get counted out. And that's what happened, and he got sent to. And when Neville was celebrating his win, Bad News Barrett get into the ring and start beating him up, and then Neville did he came back and started beating him up, broke his stick, and he Red Arrow, that's the name of the finisher. Yeah, I think he did a Red Arrow on King Barrett, you know. But alright, good match, you know. Just end the feud, make him go over there and fight for the IC champion. Then the main event. Oh my god, I can't believe this main event was fucking awesome. It was crazy. So 4 guys get into the ring, start beating the shit out of each other. J started to get into the match. Kane too started beating everybody up. You know, you have to make Seth Rollins win, Kane. That's the main goal, or you will lose your job. That's what Triple H said, and it paid off. Seth Rollins retained, like I said, but I thought the Shield was going to return. It would have been much better if the Shield would have returned and make Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns protect Seth Rollins because he's a champion. But no, it didn't happen. They power bombed him through the announce table. Seth Rollins was like, let's go, let's do it again. And they looked at him and said no, and they started beating him up. Did it to him on the announce table, did not break. Did it to Kane, did not break. Did it to Kane again, then it broke. And then Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns was going at it. Boom, boom, boom. It was fucking awesome. This main event was freaking, I loved it. Main event was fucking awesome. I can't wait till Elimination Chamber to see what's gonna happen between these guys now. But yeah, main event was fucking awesome. I was hoping for the choose, but it didn't happen. I don't know why it happened, but it didn't happen. But yeah, main event was awesome. You know, this pay-per-view was solid. It wasn't boring to me. I kind of enjoyed it, you know. As always, I was eating my Sour Patch and my brisk. But yeah, it is what it is, you know. WWE's not always gonna give you a good show, but it wasn't a bad show, to be honest with you guys. This is my 2015 Payback review. I don't know what else to say, you know. That's all I mentioned in my video. I already mentioned what I said. Till next time, I miss Mr. XDMX, and I'll see you probably doing Monday Night Raw review. Probably will. But as always, don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe to this channel, and follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, add me on Facebook, link down below. Make sure you click that and just follow me. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, YouTube.